initially read the script, I did have a lot of... It seemed to be quite, you know, grand in terms of its storyline, locations and cast. And I had the feeling that Chris was being a little bit too ambitious with his story, his narrative. And I felt that...
A story is really essentially a revenge drama. It's kind of taken from a lot of other films, but I think what's different about this film, and what's essentially very unique about the film, is that it's kind of got a very realistic angle. The angle being that, you know, it's set in a world which I personally have a lot of knowledge about, but I personally don't engage. You want to really get a sense of the environment that they are in. I mean, take all the actors, give them different locations to shoot.
Yeah, just stop there.
Yeah.
That's your idea.
No. The idea is bigger than that. The idea is essentially just... Okay, if you want the idea in a film...
No, I've had enough.
Personally, I thought that he was against the idea from the start. I was quite hurt, actually.
People aren't going to sit down for more than... They're not ever going to sit.
The fact that he didn't take a liking to the script, which is a great shame because I put a lot in the script.
My problem with this production is not the script. I think the script's very well written. It's more Chris.
Well, the characters I had written needed to be performed very realistically. I was very strong in the belief that I needed to cast to type. I need to find the right face, the right gesture. I really needed to find the ultimate personification of the personas so the personalities could be personified by the people. And I think that the cast I had was very impressive, I gotta say.
I'm Lucy, the lead girl, and I don't really know. I do know I have to kiss Tom, the other guy, which is pretty embarrassing.
Well, I only read the first 3 pages, so I can tell you my character's Jake, and I'm in love with Lucy, or I'm going out with Lucy.
And I do know that the director God is the biggest shithead in the world. You should see what actors we have here. I mean, the other guy playing what's-his-face, the prickhead, is the biggest up himself ass I've ever seen in my life.
Oh Jesus, don't knock it up at once. Really
I don't need to learn my lines. I've said this.
My character especially is the strongest character in the script, mainly because I play him, but also because he's just the best depth-wise. Like,
I'm pretty good at doing VCE drama. I've got to do something, but nah. And then everyone else wants to go, oh, can I be in it? Yeah, I'll be an extra, blah, blah. Nothing to do with me. I'm just the main character.
rehearsals. Funny that you should call it that. If you may as well have just called it Animal Zoo Farm, the way he had it organised. It was just dreadful stuff, really. It mainly consisted of me shining through a crop of dirt with the other actors that I had to work with.
You prick! Get off my girl!
What are you doing? Stop! Stop it! Get off him!
You can't do that!
No, you just...
Initial fears that Chris would not be able to complete the film were actually extinguished during the hospital shoot. Christopher managed to obtain a hospital room for roughly about 40 minutes in which we could shoot the hospital scene. That was one of the biggest fears I had when I read that the script was the hospital scene and how we could do it. But Chris got it, and it kind of went downhill from there. We really didn't have...
Hey, what's it say here about you not coming to my party? I mean, the party sequence, the party I'd want for 6 weeks.
Kristen Edna is the biggest wanker I have ever met in my life. Free party. Our friend just got cured with cancer. We're going to her party.
Who's this girl?
You know how some people you get like the connection of like bonding friendship. Yeah, yeah, nah.
This abomination is the reason why you're not doing my party?
I think he's a bit crazy, and I think he's got issues he has to sort out before he... Like, I think he has to sort himself out before he's able to tell stories and create characters.
You spat on a cancer patient. Okay?
And now Jess and Tom can't make it to the party scene because they're going to the other party of the friend who was cured.
You still think you can do the film? I mean, like, cancer is it really gone? It's not going to come back?
I think it's well and truly gone.
Okay.
I can't do it.
It's due in like a couple weeks, and Freddie is going to be down my back. He's going to have my balls for breakfast. Jesus Christ.
Christopher, calm down. Calm down. Just look at the positives here, okay? We filmed quite a lot. Scratch.
I'm going to have to call it off.
Chris.
This is going to...
Chris, calm down. Calm down.
I can't do it.
Calm down. Okay, just breathe.
Well, you'll hear a lot of different stories about this, but the essence of the story is George Lingard made a mistake, and the consequence was his subsequent removal of his position as first assistant director in my film.
Chris, what are you doing? Oi! Chris, who are you calling? He just fired George, who I thought was alright. I thought he was pretty good. And I think that was his way of taking out his, I don't know, frustration that he'd buggered up.
George? Yeah, it's Chris. You're fired. Yep. No. Alright. Fuck you too.
How's the film coming?
Interesting you should mention that. I got a lot of answers. Preferably the one What was the question?
Chris and I first met in high school, in year 7. He first thing he ever did to me was actually kick me in the ass.
Chris, your friends are here. Chris.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Chris, come on. You have to get up, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, easy. Got the baby. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Right.
Can't get him up.
None of us know exactly where he is. All I know is that he's taken some of the footage with him and he's just disappeared.
Just get in.
Being friends for a long time, it hurt me a little, you know. He was greasy.
Okay. Chris. Oh, come on.
All we hear church people say, they are in this holy way. There are strange things happen every day. On that last great judgment day, when they drive him all away, there are strange things happening every day. Every day.